just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, turn around now, turn around now. I just wanna have fun, turn around now, turn around now.
Hey everyone, how are you? I'm so excited because we're doing a reaction video with me and Serena. So Serena's not here today, but I am. And we're gonna do like this really cool reaction video on Serena and I playing doubles at the US Open. And when I saw the video, I was simply shocked. I couldn't believe what a good doubles team we were. I looked at it and I was like, what? So I thought this would be a fun reaction video to do so you can just kind of see my reaction to like our wonderful past as partners and champions in doubles. So here we go. Okay, so this is 1997 US Open. I'm serving and volleying, which by the way, I don't even do anymore. My serve is totally different, but my one-hand volley was sick. One of the toughest shots to learn in tennis. And like this court coverage, wow. And Serena was like 16. I just turned 17. We had matching outfits, matching beads. Oh man, serving and volleying looks like on a second serve. First volley is sick. My first volley then's better than now. Look at Serena with this court coverage. We did not win this match, and I remember we were playing some veterans, and they played so well, they did not want to lose. They did not want to lose to a bunch of teenagers, so they did everything they could to win this match. And Serena and I, we thought we knew each other so well that we didn't think we needed to communicate like in between points because we're like, we know each other already. Oh my God, look at that. Look at Serena go. This was just the beginning of her like 100 Grand Slams that she won. This was the first part. She always could find these crazy angles. She's like the angle master, always was. But yeah, afterwards, I remember there was this veteran and she told us, hey, you guys need to talk to each other. We were in the locker room, we'd lost the match. We had some great points here, but these ladies did not want to lose to us. Actually, one of them ended up being the Fed Cup captain. So we played under her later. And she's like, you girls need to talk on the court. And we looked at each other like, oh. So big lesson learned. Maybe if we talked to each other more on the court, we would have won this match. But this was one of our first times teaming up. Our first time teaming up in a Grand Slam in doubles. Wow, Serena's service changed so much too. She's gonna close on this volley. Oh, trouble in paradise. It looks like we're getting out of it. Oh, closing on the net. That was my favorite thing in doubles. If I got a volley, I was closing. I was running to the net, like running as fast as I could to close this out. Like it's over. If you give me a floater, it's done. If it's not even a floater, I'm like on the next one, I would have been ready to close it out. Oh, round 2, 1999. Kutzer against Gorsategui. Wow, I forgot about Gorsategui. Argentinian player. Coverage is sick. Like, my arms are so long. Guys, I'm 6'1". I was in super shape. I need to get on the 19-year-old Venus training routine. Okay, so we both played singles this year. I think Serena got to the third round. If I recall, I got to the semifinals in singles. Man, we were tough. I guess I see why people were so like, I think players were afraid of us. Amanda Kutzer was a really good player. I played her a lot in singles. Oh, you couldn't get nothing past us. I remember Serena wearing that outfit. I always thought it was so cute because no one wears army green in tennis. So getting to wear army green in tennis. Oh, wow, they won the first set 7-6. We did not lose this match, that I know. I don't want to put a spoiler out there, but I know we didn't lose this match. Good reflex volley from Amanda. She was in amazing shape. Look at that. Okay, so my serve is starting to evolve already 2 years later. You can see that it's a lot closer to what it looks like today. Sick. Oh my God. That's a sick overhead. Just running to the net and just not even bothering to volley it. It's overhead, and I'm like, game over. Look at that face. It's like, how dare you? The return and volley is my favorite thing still in doubles. Playing at the baseline in doubles is not fun. It's really tough. Ooh, Serena, slam dunk overhead. Our overheads were... The thing about overheads is you shouldn't miss them. You miss an overhead, it can change the whole current of a match. You don't miss them. You just don't miss them. When you do, it's a problem. Quarterfinals. Monica Seles and Mary Jo Fernandez, another Fed Cup captain. Serena with an angle again. I've never been able to be, I never could really hit angles. Serena just always could. Fernandez is serving, and I have a one-hander that goes to the middle. That takes a lot of strength. I look like a ballet dancer. I always wanted to dance. I'm a dancer in my heart. Another return and volley off a first serve. I don't remember playing this match, to be honest. I'm scrambling. Nothing gets past us, and I close again. Oh, look at that. I'm so happy. They weren't. That's cute. That's really cute. Okay, Serena and I, semifinals. Pierce against... Oh, Mary Pierce is one player I did not like playing. She was so tough. My one-hand volley was something else, though. It was like, Angad, Zorro, ta-da! But Mary had such a great serve. Oh, such a deep overhead in the court from her. Fantastic shot. And Serena and I are just like, we moved well together. You can see now we talk to each other. So we like, mine, yours, mine. We learned communication. In relationship, communication is everything. If you're not talking, it's over. Big serve. That one's only 107, so not such a big serve. Ooh, straight through. Mary Pierce was really brave to not back up on that because that volley came fast and hard from Serena. I don't know. I wish they would show the score more so we could see what the stakes are. Defensive, actually offensive lob. I'm not good at defense, so defensive lobs aren't mine, but offensive lobs I can hit. Everyone's serving in volley. It was the 90s. I guess you did that. No one's serving volleys anymore. Oh, you can't get anything through us. Who's gonna take it? Look at that. We can't decide. But I guess I took it? I don't know. Up the alley. Backhand down line was my best shot. I don't know if it still is, but at the time it was. I don't know. You tell me. Do you think that's still my best shot? People still say it is. Just long strokes, like big long, see how like all these strokes like this? Not everybody's like this. I've actually had to learn to hit like this. Change is real. If you don't update, oh, the final. So I didn't want to do a spoiler, but I knew that we got to the final this year against Testu and Chanda Rubin. We had tough matches. Boy, she was fast. I would always tease in the locker room. I was like, your ankles are so skinny, but how are you so fast? You run everything down. We would always laugh. And, pot calling the kettle black because I have the skinniest ankles on the planet, too. Oh, Serena's a wall. Is this match point? No, it's not. But I'm sorry, I gave it away. We win this tournament. So in 99, no, I'm wrong. Serena won this tournament in singles in 99. And I got to the semifinals. Sorry. Or maybe I was talking about 98. I don't remember now. There's been so much tennis that has passed. But Serena did win the singles in 99. And we almost played each other in the finals. And another great point for us. You know, they don't show the points where you lose. I'm sure we played some bad points, but like the points we played here are like sick. Really great volleys. And I can't figure out how we hit those volleys with the rackets we were playing with. We're playing these massive oversized rackets with no control. They're like rocket launchers. Like if you try to take that through airport security, they're gonna be like, no, you're arrested. And that's game, set, match. And I remember like we had just bought dogs that week. So we had our dogs like in the trophy bowls. It was so cute. It was a good moment. This is 2000. We're even more powerful. Every year you can see how much more powerful and faster we get. And I do remember the singles results here. So Serena got to the quarterfinals. I think she lost against Davenport. I remember she got so frustrated in that match, and I didn't understand why she was so mad. She's a perfectionist, though. Another big serve. By now, my serve is starting to look a lot more the way it looks these days. A slice, rare from me. I don't slice much. Angle. I finally hit an angle, and she goes to her knees. Oh, Laurence Courtois, was that her name? I forgot about Courtois. I played her a few times in singles too. And I remember we withdrew from this doubles. We didn't win this tournament. We had to withdraw. And I can't remember why, but I feel like I sprained my calf, and I still had to continue to play singles. And I would not have been able to handle the strain of both, because I ended up winning the tournament. And my calf was really pulled. Incidentally, we headed straight to the Olympics after this. Even though the U.S. Open happens in September and the Olympics is always in the summer, it was in Sydney this year. Oh, another defensive lob or offensive lob. I look confused. I was like, how did I hit that shot? And Serena has the best serve in women's tennis. My serve's not bad, but she really could hit spots. I was always like more about power, and she was more about spots, even though her power was wild too. We just merged. That outfit was kind of cute. Oh, ended the match on an ace. My favorite is like to end a match on an ace out wide if I'm serving for it. Oh, now you know my secrets. Okay, we're in 2009 now. I remember this match. It was crazy. The worst part was the wind was blowing so hard, so it made the conditions really difficult. And this battle, this girl Klebanova was playing really well, and she kept yelling at her partner, and we were like, poor girl, she's yelling at her like no tomorrow. And they were fighting us tooth and nail on everything, but we wouldn't relent. And it's just like when I think about this match, I think of like exhaustion of like this physical and emotional battle of like, it won't end. The wind is blowing. They won't relent. This has to be over. We must win. We can't get, like, it has to happen. We must win this match. I think we won the tournament this year, but I can't remember. Maybe. I feel like we did. It's hard to remember everything, but I remember this match. And I remember also kind of struggling with my level a bit. I don't think I played my best, but it wasn't my worst. But, like, if I could have played better, it would have been easier. I think we might see a moment where she's going to yell at her partner in this match. Oh, Serena crosses. She loves to cross on the two-hand side, like would hit a two-hand forehand volley. Maybe we didn't win the tournament because maybe they didn't choose to show a final. I can't remember. I think we won 2 or 3 U.S. Opens, but I don't remember as well. That's a 6 shot.
Putting it on a dime.
This year I had magenta hair. I felt most like myself with this hair. I loved it. I actually did pink hair this summer, but I never did magenta again. And I stopped doing colors because everybody was doing colors, and I was like, whatever. So Vinci and Ronnie were probably like one of the better doubles partner teams while we were playing doubles, and I think it was frustrating for them because they would be #1 in the world, and we would come out of nowhere and hadn't played ever, and we would, play them in the first round. They're like, we're #1. Why do we have to play Serena and Venus first round? Because we had no seeding because we never played. I love this outfit. Actually, this is my dream was to do florals on the court. So 11 did florals and prints first before any other activewear brand, honestly. And this was the first floral like ever done in tennis or in honestly activewear. So it was like kind of a game changer.
Especially on that
I remember we worked so hard on
down,
this
gets her
freaking
legs
print
into
to
this
get it like
shot.
to look right. It was a lot
She
of
could have
work.
gone anywhere.
Okay, fast forward. I remember this match. I did not remember the previous match we saw, but this team was a great team. I mean, that sinking of Serena and I, she couldn't cover the shot, so I covered it. We always had each other's back. We had our side and the other person's side. And I remember just being relentless in this match. Like, we didn't relent at all. They played really well, but we just never let them in. Look at Serena closing. The seriousness of her like expression is scary. And Serena outplays her. I mean, look at Tamia's playing incredible, but Serena's like, no, bye. Angle again. That's impossible. Impossible. I don't know how she does that. It was never my thing. I guess we both had our own things, but her thing definitely angles. Ever since she was a little kid, like she just hit angles all the time. Okay, you can see my serve evolving more and more, and Serena's game evolving more and more. Ooh. Close. So we got the first set 7-6. Our opponents played really well, and I remember the crowd always supporting us so much in doubles. Not always as much in singles, but in doubles all the time. Ooh, great hands. And the thing in doubles is you work on your reflexes. You have to reflex these when someone's hitting it real hard at you. You have to reflex it back. We just would kind of reflex, even though we never practiced it. It's something you have to practice, but we just decided we were going to reflex. If they were going to hit it out, we had to get it back. You do what you got to do. I do not remember this match. Maybe sort of. A little. I think what I remember about this match is that one of the players would hit a slow second serve, and I would hit it hard as I could at the net player, and it wasn't my fault. She should have hit that serve harder, and she got her partner punished. And I would Serena and I would laugh about this shot because it was my shot. If they hit it slow to my forehand, boom to the net person as hard as I could. It didn't matter if it was in or out, if I missed it, but the point was that it was going to happen. Like, you hit it slow to me, just no, don't do it. So after that, you know, they might get some double faults because they're like, I can't hit it slow, I have to hit it harder.
They can't do anything wrong.
So yeah, US Open highlights of some of our greatest points at the US Open. I've actually got to look up which years we won. I know we won in '99, but I can't remember the other year. Maybe one more year? I don't remember. We never played as much at the US Open. One of the reasons was they would give us really difficult schedules. So they would play us like a night match in doubles, and then we'd have to turn around. You're going all the way to Queens, back to the city. You don't finish till midnight. Turn around, have to play next day a singles match and a doubles match. And then they never gave us favorable scheduling for doubles there. So we never got to play often because you physically can't do that. In tennis, you're just by yourself. You're not like, oh, yeah, somebody sit on the bench now, fill me in, take me out, coach. You know, it doesn't work that way. So we never got to play as many U.S. Opens, and I think that was one of the reasons why we never won as many. And honestly, the scheduling cost us the tournament sometimes in singles and doubles because of the way they would schedule us. So we just honestly had to stop playing there as much. But the good news is that we had great experience and some seriously great tennis there. It's actually inspired me watching that to believe in myself. It's like, I played great tennis. I can do it again. So I showed it to Serena and she was shocked. She's like, wow, I was so hard on myself. How could I have been that hard? I used to play really well. So both of us really got inspired from watching it. And I hope you're inspired by it too. And give yourself some credit for all the good things you're doing in your life. Pat yourself on the back sometimes. Sometimes it's all we need to get to the next level. All right, guys. See you later. Let me know what you think. Let me know. See you soon.